So now let's talk about something else that's an interesting scene that illustrates this. And this scene, I think, is simple, much simpler to understand, but I'm pointing it out because it's actually very illustrative, which is why its simplicity is useful, which is that inverted fight sequence in the Oslo Freeport, right? So we see it twice. We see it first from the red point of view, the forwards moving point of view, and then the second time from the blue point of view, the inverted point of view.
Yes.
Right? So when you're seeing it from the blue point of view later is when I'm saying you're getting that excellent demonstration, because you've already seen it once the other way, of how inverted logic really works. So in the red version, the forwards moving version, it looks like the inverted protagonist just got sucked out at the end for no reason. Like he got sucked out of the, like protagonist pins him down and he gets sucked out. Like, it's like, what the hell? How does he sucked out? It looks like it's defying gravity in nature. Yes. So it's like, what the fuck? It looks like
garage door suck. Yeah.
It looks like it happens for no reason. Like there's no actual cause and effect to it. And then you'll notice right after he gets sucked out, an explosion happens, right? The back of the plane engine explodes. Okay. That's in the red version. In the blue version, because the chronology is reversed, but the perspective is aligned, meaning we're seeing it from that reverse perspective, we see that the explosion is what pushed the protagonist, pushed them, not pulled him, pushed him into the non-inverted protagonist's grip. So it wasn't that he got pulled out of it, he got pushed into it. And it wasn't that the explosion happened afterwards. Well, in fact, it did happen afterwards, but that afterwards, that an after explosion was the cause of his motion towards him, because cause and effect are reversed. The order of things, are reversed.
Exactly.
Right? So it's like, oh, the explosion that happened in the future caused him to move backwards from the future towards the past, meaning towards the other protagonist, right? And then we see, like, as that inverted fight continues, one of the really cool things that illustrates this, and as someone who's into martial arts, I'm sure you noticed this. So the inverted protagonist, the blue guy who's wearing all the getup and mask, he's already experienced the fight from the red point of view. That was in his personal past. So he starts to remember the fight, which means he starts to basically be able to predict the moves of his opponent because he remembers doing them. So he's kind of like basically able to counter everything he does. But what's interesting is the way this happens, and when you see it from the blue point of view, you notice this, he's getting, quote, better at it as he goes on. But when we saw this originally from the red point of view, the Ford's movie point of view, it actually looked the opposite. You don't even realize it the first time. You realize it in hindsight. If you watch it, it looks like that guy, the inverted guy, when he comes out of the turnstile, is really, really competent at predicting his moves and is totally dominating him. But as the fight goes on, he gets worse and worse. And the reason he gets worse and worse is because chronology from his point of view is reversed. So it is him getting better. It's just we're seeing him at the end when he's gotten the best, going back to the beginning when he's confused, right? So it's like you're seeing it in reverse. So I thought that was a really cool illustration. Again,
that was the best.
Reverse
that
logic.
Was the best. I think that was the best example of experiencing both sides for sure, and like how